Hold on, Nick. All right, mic check. Hello, hello. Okay, I think we're good. All right, you guys, we're going to be training Hank on leash pressure. I got his breakfast. And I got a slip lead, okay? So this is a leash that you just slip over the head. Good boy. And so as the dog pulls, it creates pressure, and the dog needs to learn how to turn that pressure off. Good boy. So just teaching him to be patient when I put the leash on. Good boy. All right, let's begin. I'll begin by pulling this way. Good boy. See how he goes towards where I'm pulling? We'll go ahead and do it this way. Yes, good boy. Good. This is very important when you're out in public walking your dog. Back. Good. Just like guiding a horse. Good. So depending on what pressure, which way I pull, he has to go towards that. Good boy. Good boy. So if you're in the way because you got such a big dog, you need to back up, back, back, back. Good. You're able to do that, let people pass by. Yes, good. Back, back, good. Good boy. Back, good. Good boy. Real simple stuff. Yes, good job. Let's go. Real simple stuff, but I'm telling you, man, a lot of people do not work on this because they're so eager to do all the fancy things. But if you're in the city, if you live in the city and you like to take your dogs out for walks and you're socializing, good. This is very important. You'll find, good. You'll find yourself really enjoying your walks if your dog knows how to understands leash pressure. Yes, good. Boy. And it's starting to rain again. See how he's in front of me? And I can pull him back into position with just my leash instead of having to have a treat and lure him over. Good. Back, back, back. Good. And I'm using this fence to help Hank walk backwards in a straight line. Good boy. Let's say that he's in the way on this side, then I can move him down this way just by my leash. Bring him back to my other side. Let people walk by. Back, back. Good boy. See how he's kind of in the angle? Maybe people are coming this way, so I can go this way. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. See how he's kind of crooked on this side? So that's the reason why I have this stool, so he can learn how to be in a better position. Good. Very good. And then good. The goal is for him to not fight the pressure. Good job, buddy. Very good. All right, I'm gonna do another walk around. So that way it's not repetitive. We kind of reset the brain. And so the way I'm training Hank, even though I'm here in my backyard, once I put the leash on you, there's a certain behavior that I expect. Once the leash goes on you, you should know that you're going to be in a structured walk. Good boy. I'm also teaching that him when I stop, I kind of tug back. Good. So he knows to stop and look at me. Because I don't expect my dogs to look at me while we're walking in public. So if I have to stop all of a sudden, instead of having to call his name, I can just tug on the leash, and that's his cue to look up at me. Good boy. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna teach obedience with leash pressure. Sit. Good. And then from here, we'll go back, back, back. Yes, good job. Back. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Yes. I'm using a little bit of leash pressure when I say the command. This one is going to be sloppy. He doesn't really know it that well. Down. 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 Yes, good boy. And then I don't know if you can see it, but I'm stepping on the leash with my foot to create pressure going downwards on the down. And because he doesn't know this command, I'm not going to be strict with it. I'm just going to keep it positive. And if he fights back the pressure, I'm not going to get mad at him. I'm just going to reset, and I'm going to note that, meaning, okay, Hank needs work on down, so let's teach him down in a more positive way, so until he really understands it, and then I can go back to this exercise. Good boy, Hank. Down. down. Good boy. Let's go. Good job, buddy. And then we keep on walking. Let's reset again. Let's do it again. So, I don't know if there's anybody in here, but if there is, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and write it down. And then after I'm done training him, I'll check it out and see if I can answer it or help you out. And if I can't, I'll research and try to get back to you on that. Good boy. So let's say I'm walking, I need to stop. Good boy. So now, Sin, leave it. So it's kind of like, instead of the dog having to only be aware of my body when we're walking, he's also sensitive to my leash pressure. So that way he can enjoy the walk more instead of, as a puppy, trying to analyze and take in all these new things and focus on the owner. So by teaching him leash pressure, it's a better understanding between one another. So that way he can actually walk and just wait for pressure to respond. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Okay, let's go. Good. Good boy. I don't care about a perfect position. I just want him to be aware of where I'm at. So if I stop and he feels pressure on the leash, that's his cue to stop too. And then if he's out of position where I'm in a crowded place and I need him, I have the leash pressure to guide him to a good spot. Good. So when I give her a treat, Hank wants to go and investigate. And when I pulled back on the leash, he understood what I was asking for him. So he stopped and looked at me, which is really good. Because naturally, if you don't teach a dog this, what happens is they get used to pulling to get what they want. So when a dog pulls to get what they want, then they get used to that. So when you're out in public and he's going towards something and you pull back, they're not conditioned to listen to that pressure. So what happens is they pull even harder because that's what they've been used to all their life. Good boy. Good job. All right, so we'll do a couple more. So let's just practice this way. Good. Excellent job. And I'm probably I got about 3 cups of kibble in my pocket, and I'm giving him about 5 pieces of kibble every time. Good boy. Down. Yes. Oh, and I gotta show you guys my leash setup. It's like the best ever. It's so convenient in any situation that I'm doing, whether I'm training, going out in public, or want my dog to smell. Good boy. So check this out. I got a slip leash connected to a what is this called? A flexi lead, right? Flexi lead. So when we're in the break, he can explore from a distance, but I still have control over him. And then when we're walking, I don't have to use it because it's in my jacket pocket. So it's, man, it's great. And because it's a slip lead, it does apply pressure. So it's a training tool as well. Hey, you did a good job, Hank. You did a good job. So what I do is I go and then I take off the leash. Good boy. But my goal when I take it off is for him to not just leave right away. Even though I take the leash off, he still needs to be, I still need to have his attention. Good boy. So I'll take it off. Break. Yes. Good boy. Then I'll say break and then I'll give him more food. That way now he's good. So this is the setup right here. Awesome, right? So I can walk him on a short leash and then I have the ability to train on a long leash if I need to. And whatever this is a North Face jacket and it fits perfectly in here. Alright, so this is the setup. And all I really do is, these are the two leashes separate. So I just loop this over, connect it, and now you got two. Put this in my pocket. That's how I train the dogs. Good girl, Sin. Good girl. Good job, buddy. These two are really good together. What's up, you guys? All right, that's the training for this morning. We are done. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow.